12 Hidden Dangers of Cruising After 70. Most seniors don't see coming. If you're over 70 and dreaming of that perfect cruise vacation, you're probably picturing sunshine, endless buffets, and carefree relaxation. But what cruise lines don't advertise are the hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface of paradise. I'm talking about 12 very real, very common risks that can turn your dream cruise into a nightmare, send you home early, or leave you with thousands in unexpected bills. These dangers aren't rare freak accidents. They're predictable traps that blindside even experienced cruisers. From financial shocks that Medicare won't cover to simple mistakes that can ruin your entire vacation, I've uncovered the cruise industry's best-kept secrets. Let's dive in. Number 1. The Medicare Mirage. Most cruisers don't realize that onboard medical facilities are private, profit-driven businesses, not covered by Medicare, Medicaid, or most standard health insurance. A simple slip that would cost you a $20 copay at home can result in a $15,000 plus bill at sea. If you need medical evacuation by helicopter or Coast Guard, you're looking at bills that can reach $100,000 or more. Actionable advice. Tell your travel agent, I need comprehensive travel insurance that specifically covers medical emergencies at sea, medical evacuation, and pre-existing conditions. Don't accept generic travel insurance. Demand maritime medical coverage details. Pro tip: purchase travel insurance within 14 days of your initial cruise deposit for pre-existing condition coverage. But here's where things get even more serious. Number 2. The balance betrayal. Cruise lines market their ships as floating cities with rock-solid stability, but even the slightest ship movement can become dangerous for seniors with balance issues, arthritis, or weakened bones. Those polished marble floors, wet pool decks, and narrow corridors aren't just slippery, they're accident magnets. The real danger comes from overconfidence. You feel fine on land, so you assume you'll be fine at sea. But add wet surfaces, rushing to dinner, or navigating stairs with your hands full, and you've created a perfect storm for serious falls. Actionable advice. When you board, tell your cabin steward, I need to know about any particularly slippery areas on this deck, and please show me the safest routes to the dining room and elevators. Always request a ground floor cabin if available. Pro tip: pack non-slip shower shoes and wear them in your cabin bathroom. Most falls happen in private cabins where help isn't immediately available. Ready for a loophole most cruisers overlook? Number 3. The dehydration trap. Here's the part cruise lines really don't want you to know. The same tropical paradise they're selling you is quietly working against your body's natural defenses. As we age, our thirst sensation diminishes, and our bodies become less efficient at temperature regulation. Combine this with sea air, constant sun exposure, and unlimited alcohol, and you've created a recipe for rapid dehydration. The hidden danger isn't just feeling thirsty. Dehydration symptoms in seniors can mimic other serious conditions. Dizziness, confusion, and fatigue can be mistaken for seasickness, heart problems, or medication side effects. Actionable advice. When you check in, ask guest services, can you provide me with a large water bottle that I can refill throughout the ship? Set phone alarms to remind yourself to drink water every hour. Pro tip: for every alcoholic drink you consume, drink an equal amount of water. The dry sea air and constant sun exposure dehydrate you faster than on land. If you thought that was concerning, wait until you hear this next revelation. Number 4. The medication minefield. Most seniors don't realize that cruise ship travel creates a perfect storm for medication disasters. Crossing time zones while living on a ship can completely disrupt your medication schedule, especially for time-sensitive medications like insulin, blood thinners, or heart medications. The real danger comes from seemingly innocent mistakes. Packing medications in checked luggage, which could be lost, not bringing enough for the entire trip plus delays, or not accounting for time zone changes. If you need prescription refills, the ship's medical center charges astronomical prices, if they have your medication at all. Actionable advice. When boarding, immediately tell your cabin steward, I have important medications that need refrigeration, or I need to maintain a strict medication schedule despite time zone changes. Pro tip: pack a 7-day supply of all medications in your carry-on, another 7-day supply in checked luggage, and keep prescription copies separately. But here's where things get even more dangerous. Number 5. The exhaustion epidemic. Cruise lines want you to believe their ships are relaxing retreats, but they're designed as 24/7 entertainment machines that can quickly exhaust seniors who try to keep up. The constant stimulation, late-night shows, early morning activities, and pressure to get your money's worth creates a dangerous cycle of exhaustion. Overtired seniors are more prone to falls, poor decision-making, weakened immune systems, and medication mistakes. The go-go-go cruise culture can be particularly dangerous for seniors who don't want to waste vacation time by resting. Actionable advice. When making dining reservations, tell the maitre d', "I'd like to stick to the early seating times throughout the cruise for better rest." Request specific rest times in your daily schedule. Pro tip: book a balcony cabin if possible. Having a private outdoor space gives you a peaceful retreat where you can rest without feeling like you're missing deck activities. Ready for a loophole most cruisers overlook? Number 6. The navigation nightmare. Modern cruise ships are floating cities with thousands of passengers, multiple decks, and corridors that all look identical. Getting lost on a ship isn't just frustrating. It can be dangerous, especially for seniors with any cognitive changes or after evening cocktails. The real danger comes from panic and rushing. When you're lost and trying to make it to dinner, a show, or back to your cabin, you're more likely to ignore safety precautions, rush downstairs, or make poor decisions. Actionable advice. On embarkation day, tell guest services, "I'd like a ship map highlighting the most direct routes from my cabin to the main dining room, medical center, and guest services." Walk these routes multiple times during your first day. Pro tip: take a photo of your cabin door and the nearest elevator bank. Many seniors recognize the door or elevator design more easily than remembering cabin numbers. If you thought that was clever, wait until you hear this next trick. Number 7. The tender boat terror. Some of the most beautiful ports require tender boat transfers, small boats that ferry passengers from ship to shore. For seniors with mobility issues, balance problems, or anxiety about small boats, these transfers can be genuinely dangerous. The hidden danger isn't just the physical challenge of stepping from a moving ship onto a moving boat. It's that cruise lines often downplay how difficult these transfers can be. Rough seas, high steps, and crowded conditions can make tendering impossible for some seniors. Actionable advice. When booking shore excursions, ask your travel agent which ports require tender boats and what assistance is available for seniors with mobility challenges. You can also request priority tendering by speaking to guest services. Pro tip: if a port requires tendering and you have mobility concerns, consider booking a ship-sponsored shore excursion. These often include tender assistance and priority boarding. But here's where things get even more concerning. Number 8. The UV underestimation. Most cruisers don't realize that UV radiation at sea is dramatically more intense than on land, even on cloudy days. The ocean's reflective surface can double your UV exposure, and the constant sea breeze masks the intensity of the sun's rays. Seniors are particularly vulnerable to rapid, severe sunburn because aging skin is thinner and more sensitive. The combination of reflected light from water and deck surfaces, high altitude on upper decks, and cooling sea breezes creates a dangerous illusion of safety. Actionable advice. When you board, tell your cabin steward, "I need to reapply sunscreen frequently. Can you help me remember?" Request a shaded deck chair location if available. Pro tip: apply sunscreen 30 minutes before going outside and reapply every 90 minutes, not every 2 hours. The sea air and constant breeze reduce sunscreen effectiveness faster than on land. Enjoying these insider cruise secrets? Smash the like button. It helps other smart cruisers find these tips too. Subscribe and hit the bell for more hidden cruise hacks. Number 9. Hearing and vision pitfalls. Cruise ships are designed for people with perfect hearing and vision. For seniors with any degree of hearing loss or vision impairment, cruise ships can become dangerous environments filled with missed announcements, hard-to-read signs, and navigation challenges. The hidden danger isn't just missing entertainment, it's missing crucial safety information. Emergency announcements, dining time changes, tender boat calls, and medical alerts are all delivered through audio systems that many seniors can't hear clearly. Actionable advice. When you board, tell guest services, I have hearing vision challenges and need to know about assistive devices and services available. Most ships have hearing loops, large print menus, and priority seating options. But you have to ask. Pro tip: request a cabin near the elevator and dining room. Shorter walking distances reduce the risk of getting lost and decrease the chance of missing important announcements. Ready for a revelation that could save your vacation? Number 10. Buffet trouble for seniors. Cruise lines market unlimited dining as paradise, but the constant availability of rich, unfamiliar foods can create serious digestive problems for seniors. Your digestive system may not handle the dramatic change in diet, eating schedule, and food richness that cruise dining represents. The hidden danger isn't just discomfort. Digestive issues can mimic heart problems, create dehydration, interfere with medication absorption, and leave you bedridden during your vacation. Many seniors feel obligated to get their money's worth by constantly eating. Actionable advice: when making dining reservations, tell the maitre d', I have a sensitive stomach and would like to know about lighter menu options and meal timing flexibility. Pro tip: eat breakfast and lunch at the buffet where you can control portions and variety, but stick to set-time dining for dinner to maintain a consistent schedule. If you thought that was important, wait until you hear this next warning. Number 11. Port scams to watch for. Some ports of call specifically target cruise passengers, especially seniors, for scams, pickpocketing, and overcharging. You're seen as wealthy tourists with limited time, making you perfect targets for aggressive vendors and skilled thieves. The hidden danger isn't just losing money. Seniors may be targeted because they appear less agile, more trusting, or more likely to carry cash and valuables. The stress of being scammed or robbed can ruin your entire cruise experience. Actionable advice: when booking shore excursions, ask the excursion desk, what are the common scams in this port, and what's the safest way to explore independently? Ship staff know the local dangers but won't volunteer this information unless asked. Pro tip: use a money belt or hidden neck pouch for important documents and most of your cash. Carry only small bills in your visible wallet. If you're pickpocketed, you'll lose less money. But here's where things get even more critical. Number 12. Emergency communication gaps. Most cruisers don't realize that cruise ship communication systems are expensive, unreliable, and often inadequate for real emergencies. If you have a medical emergency, family crisis, or need urgent communication, you may find yourself dangerously isolated. The hidden danger isn't just inconvenience. Seniors may need to communicate with doctors, family members, or emergency contacts more frequently than younger passengers. Ship Wi-Fi is notoriously expensive and spotty. International roaming charges can be astronomical, and cellular service disappears far from shore. Actionable advice: when you board, ask guest services. What communication options are available for medical emergencies, and how can my family reach me urgently? Get the ship's direct satellite phone number and email address for emergencies. Pro tip: consider purchasing a basic Wi-Fi package even if you don't normally use the internet at sea. In an emergency, having some communication ability can be literally life-saving. So, which of these hidden cruise dangers shocked you the most? Or do you have your own safety tip that every senior cruiser should know? Share your story in the comments below and help fellow travelers stay prepared. Want even more insider secrets? Don't miss our next video. 7 cruise cabin upgrades you can get for free if you know what to ask for. You'll be amazed at what's possible when you know the right questions. If you found this guide helpful, hit like, share it with a cruise friend, and subscribe to Cruise Pro for more expert tips every week. Safe travels. See you on deck.